Clayton, the question is that I'm working with your team in trying to get my first property and trying to get my IRA transferred into a self-directed IRA, but I'm told that those properties come with a higher interest rate. So I wasn't too sure whether I should wait for my other investments to come through or go the SDIRA route. So need some help there. Yep, thank you.
Well, thank you, AJ. I can't give you financial advice, but if you wait, I will say this personally: if you wait, you will always be waiting. If you're going to haggle over a slightly higher interest rate because you're buying a property using using what's known as a non-recourse loan. So remember, if you're buying it inside of a self-directed IRA, it sounds like, AJ, like you're working with our team. We have multiple loan options. And so it sounds like what you're doing is you're doing a non-recourse loan, which has a slightly higher interest rate. But I want you to remember the benefits of that, right? It's not against your personal credit. So now you're able to acquire a piece of cash flowing rental property, new construction in your self-directed IRA using the bank's money, and it's not tied to your personal credit because it's non-recourse. So I personally love the non-recourse route. And if you have a 1 or a 2% interest or 3% interest higher than you might otherwise because you're using this vehicle, I just want you to weigh all of these options, right? It's not a one size fits. It's not this is the only way you're going to acquire properties for the rest of your life, right? Mix and match. Utilizing some of the self-directed option, using a self-directed IRA option, using some outside of the self-directed IRA, so the cash flow you can benefit from today. But remember, this is all growing tax-free inside of a self-directed IRA. And it's a hedge against inflation. So if you run those numbers and you think about what is the internal rate of, all I care about, honestly, AJ, is the internal rate of return. So what do those numbers look like? Are you getting a great return on investment? And is it safe? Is it secure? Is it inside of an investment vehicle that's going to grow tax-free for the rest of your life? Again, paying slightly higher interest rate using a non-recourse loan. We have whole videos here on the non-recourse loan program. What the bank is doing is basically saying, hey, we don't care about you, AJ. What we care about is this asset, that it's in a great neighborhood, in a great school district, beautiful new construction. It's got a tenant in it. It's cash flowing. And we, the bank, are going to place financing on that property regardless of who is the owner of the property, AJ or whoever else. It doesn't matter, because we believe in the asset itself. So we're not running personal credit. We don't care about your personal credit. Maybe you have a shifty, you've had some trouble in your past with credit. That's why non-recourse works so great. It also is great for international investors, but it's also great for leveraging some of these benefits of purchasing properties inside of a self-directed IRA and other things. So, AJ, I can't tell you to wait. I don't know what you mean by wait for other investments to come forth. I just think if you have the ability right now to leverage a part of your self-directed account and use that with a non-recourse loan, absolutely, that would be something that I would do. But again, I would just weigh all of your numbers. At the end of the day, AJ, the numbers don't lie. So if it makes more sense for you to wait, then absolutely wait. But if the numbers are going to give you a great return and you're going to be able to grow this property and asset tax-free with the cash flow from these tenants over the course of 15, 20 years, tax-free, then personally I would jump on that. So again, totally up to you, personal. I can't give you direction one way or the other. I'm not a financial advisor, but again, the numbers don't lie, AJ. So I think that might be the best way to go about it. I've got properties in all sorts of different vehicles in my self-directed account. I've got them outside of my self-directed account. I've got a diverse portfolio of properties doing different things for me with different financial products, different financing. Anyway, AJ, I hope that helps. Again, just follow the numbers and what makes sense for you. But if you're, if you're of the mindset of just waiting, you're always going to wait. It's the same people that are like, oh, I don't know if I want to buy a new computer this year because there's going to be a new computer that'll come out next year. Yeah, there will always be a new computer from Apple that comes out, right? So if you're going to wait, you're always going to be waiting. If it makes sense for you now to start building wealth inside of this vehicle and the numbers make sense, then go for it. If you would like to jump into real estate investing and you are ready to take that plunge, book a call with our team. It's totally free. We'll walk you through what it looks like. We'll help you navigate your financial future, and we'll kind of help you build a roadmap over the year for you. You might not be able to invest yet. That's okay, because maybe 2 years from now, we'll be able to start helping you. And better now to start laying that groundwork. Again, go to morrisinvest.com and click on the microphone button there so you can leave us a 30-second voicemail question, anything that's on your mind about real estate investing, and we will attempt to answer it here on the show. So let's make this 2022 just a killer year, guys. Let's rock it. No excuses. Put one foot in front of the other, and let's take action. Become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time, everyone.